Hey everyone, this is Ted. Two of my favorite things are data visualization and mountain biking. So I wanted to share some thoughts and insights on how those two come together into Strava, which is a great app for exercise. It tracks through GPS and a lot of other data sources and does a really good job of data visualization. So I wanted to go through a little bit of that and then also just kind of touch on how that applies to business. So the first thing I'd like to do is share my screen and start with a scenario. So this scenario is me riding up a ski hill that's real sandy on a trail, and I'm struggling, as we all do with these big hills. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this going to look in Strava? And it sort of inspires me to work harder, and I know that it'll probably pay off in the end. So now that I've synced up with Strava after that ride that I just showed, I usually go right down to the map and take a look at where I was at. I noticed that in this area here, that's where I was at in the video. So I zoom on down. Pond Plummet is that section. So I click here. I noticed that it is a personal record for me, so that's great. The top 10 are over here. This is the top 10 out of 2,127 people. So that's pretty cool. I ended up with 36, which is great, but I would love to learn how to do better. The analyze button here, this would take me to heart rate and things like that. I would rather look at the compare. So I'll click on that. And what it allows me to do is just kind of zip on through. I can see myself going down the trail. I can also go down and I'm going to add this person right here. He's first. So he's the fastest person for that whole area of the trail. And as I zoom on through here, you can see I'm in black, he's in purple. And he's maybe, let's see, 6-7 seconds ahead of me here. Gets down to 10 or 12 seconds. And then really right here, I noticed at the end, he goes from like 10 seconds ahead to like 25 seconds. So what I've learned here is that if I really stomp on the gas at the end, I could probably make up for, at least a few seconds of what I was doing. And in this case, a few seconds does matter. So it's very exciting. I've learned something. Another feature I wanted to go and show you is this area here, Strava flybys. If I click on that, there's some good data visualization. This shows me going through the trail, similar to the other, but this is the whole thing. What it does, though, that's additional to that is you can add in some of the people that were there that day. So I'll add in a couple guys. Now when I'm going through here, you can see here that they actually appear on the trail. And at some point, we all kind of bumped into each other and said hello and moved on our way. So it'll jog my memory in the future if I'm looking at this. And I think data visualization does a really good job of that. That's powerful stuff. So how does all of this apply to business? I think there is a direct correlation. Let's say when you and your team, you're doing a great job on a project, if you are aware that data is being captured on, let's say, performance like this or other KPIs, it does give a confidence boost to know that you'll be able to see that later. Most of us like to see things visually, and so therefore data visualization, becomes that much more important. This is a quick mock-up, but in this example of an executive dashboard, you could see let's say the results of your project on geography, as well as time. Here you could scrub through time to see how things, trends that existed, as well as other graphs and visuals. So great to see what was working, what's not working, and how you can generally improve. So I think data visualization leads to better results. It gives me more confidence to know that I can see how the things will turn out. And most of all, it gives me a willingness to take on greater challenges in life and business and mountain biking. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts and ideas.